Yes, welcome to the Blackopolypse football show. I don't know where to start with that game, man. Yo, that was boring. You know, the thing is, though, I'm not even going to go hard on Arsenal this week. I tend not to go hard on them anyway, because I know, Tuesday, it's just a blip in the road, and we didn't lose. So that's the thing you got to take away from the game, man. We didn't lose. Kind of didn't have any ideas, but we didn't lose, and that's the most important thing. I'll take a point. You gotta, you know what they say, you gotta take the defeat, make the defeats into draws and draws into wins. That's what I feel like we did today. Just share this. I'm gonna be joined by Andrew in a minute. My homeboy Andrew. Welcome, Rocky, man. Okay, so let's see. Before actually getting today's game, let's check out the games the last couple of days looked. So yesterday, just make sure yesterday was the 13th. Actually, we can go back to the. Actually, go back to Monday. No, Tuesday. Okay, so Southampton. Sheffield United beat Newcastle 1-0. Manchester United continuing their uprise, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're coming back, man. I can't believe that. I can't accept that. Manchester United winning 1-0 against Burnley. Wolverhampton Wanderers losing 2-1 to Everton. I think we said enough that Everton are a really strong side. So Wolverhampton Wanderers. So they're doing all right. Tottenham 1-1 against Fulham. A couple of weeks ago, they were like, yeah, man, we're on top of the league. We're going to win this. Looking good now, Youngs. Guys, it's looking good, man. Keep up the good work. Tottenham beat Tottenham. And of course, Manchester City are always going to be there or thereabouts. They're finally, in fact, when they win a game in hand, they're top of the league as well. So anyone who thought Manchester City were down, as long as Pep's there, they're not down, man. Actually, no, I stand corrected. If they win a game in hand, they become second. They'll be second. So, yes. Table's looking, yeah, better. It's looking better for us. Same number of games played as Liverpool, 3 points behind. I've been lost. That's the last game. Let's just read it out. Oh, the last on the 4th. That's the last game against Southampton, so I haven't played since the 4th. Yeah. So Liverpool. Where's the homeboy? Wait, let me take the music off. Yes. Okay. So we got Manchester United leading. Liverpool lost their last game, so they're second place. Manchester City coming up. They're going to be there or thereabouts. You know, I'd probably put my money on them winning this year. Actually, I don't think Manchester United will have enough to push it all the way to the end of the season. They'll probably make the top 4 again, but I don't think they'll win it. And Leicester obviously occupy the top 4 spots. Everton's 5th place. Yeah, and Tottenham. 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 I like Tottenham. I like them. Not. But yeah, it's then again, you know what? To be fair, they're just drawing too many games because they haven't lost all that many games. And they're still scoring a lot of goals. It's just can't make it happen on it, really. That's it. Team's not misfiring. And our team, of course, Arsenal. Yeah, I can't even laugh at Tottenham, actually. I've got no. Actually, then again, we're 8 points behind. Okay, we've played a game more than everybody else, man. But we're coming up, man. We're 11th spot. Looking good, you know. And to be fair, let's see, 12 points off the top. Okay, we ain't going to win the league. We're probably not going to make top 4. But we're there, man. We're there. Okay. So I think I got my boy now, Andrew. Yes, the iPad.
What you saying, bro?
Do you have a nickname?
Did you change that, man?
Because I was thinking to myself, we calling you Andrew, but I don't know if you want to be known as your nickname.
Yeah. I'm going to change that, man. I'm going to change that.
All right, man. It's good. It's good. Anyway, what do we start? Okay, where do we start, man? I mean, Arsenal 0-0, boring. I nearly fell asleep, man.
Wow. Where do I start? Very disappointed.
Actually, let's start positive. I thought Leno played a good game today. If it wasn't for Leno, man, we would probably be talking about defeat.
Well, that's the problem. When you start talking about the goalkeeper, then you got a problem straight away. Like, this is Crystal Palace. This ain't no high grade team. This is Crystal Palace, and the way he went on today, and the way the whole ethos and the whole how we approached the game was totally wrong. You know, we're trying to climb the table after a disappointing season, and here you are dropping two of the best players that have just molded us together. You know, if you've got your first team, you've got the team that is doing the thing. How no are you going to go into the FA Cup game and not give the likes of David Luiz a chance, the likes of Maitland-Niles a chance, the likes of whoever's on the bench, Pepe a chance? Why not give them the chance? Why is Pepe not starting or being involved in the FA Cup game? Well, he was involved in the FA Cup game, shall we say? But why is not Pepe starting an FA Cup game, but Saka is? Doesn't make sense to me. Why on earth are you going to drop Teeny for tonight, a Premier League game where you're trying to climb the table, and not bring Maitland-Niles into a Newcastle game?
He was injured, wasn't he? Wasn't he injured though?
Why? But what it is, you know already. You know it's called management, and this is where you have an apprentice, and you have a master. Like, say, for instance, for an experienced manager like Wenger, not done calling for Wenger back or nothing like that. He would say, right, I'm going to play you 2 games, then I'm going to rest you. I play you 2 games, I'm going to rest you. He's managing the games that they play. Like, I know I need you, but it's the FA Cup game. Let me just play you in the FA Cup game and rest you so you can get your bearings back ready for the Premier League. Why are you playing Tierney in the FA Cup? I don't know. Why are you playing Mari in the FA Cup? I don't know. Why are you playing Holding in the FA Cup? I don't know. We got centre-backs that are not getting games. I just don't get it. It's just it really baffles me to why like Balogun, why can't he get a game in the FA Cup? I don't know. It's just poor management. Poor management to say it's like he's saying, I ain't gonna take my risk on you. I ain't risking my neck on you. Well, if you ain't risking your neck on players, let them go. Say you don't want them in the team. Say you don't want them in the club. Because if they can't ease the pressure off the first team, then there's no point in them being there at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really, really, really upset, pissed off that the 2 people that were needed at the back today weren't there. Okay, we got a clean sheet. I can't cuss in too much.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But Teeny's very influential in our attacks. And we needed him tonight, and he weren't there.
You know what? Are we kind of being a bit hard on Maitland-Niles because he didn't have a very good game today.
Maitland-Niles is a right back. He's a centre midfield.
Yeah,
he's a centre midfielder. He's a centre midfielder turned right back. Okay, he's like playing. Remember Lauren?
Yeah.
He's like playing Lauren left back. Lauren started as centre midfielder. He went out to right back. Okay, cool. He's on his right hand side. It's like playing Lauren left back. Would not being cemented as a right back. Like, Maitland-Niles he's been Maitland-Niles is bending the knee. He's bending the knee to succeed at Arsenal. And he's being played in any position just to make it at Arsenal. I don't think it's fair on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't think it's fair on him. Why are you making Kolasinac go for if you ain't got a left back that's going to come in and replace him? That don't make sense. Like, the whole management and the structure at Arsenal at this moment of time is absolutely diabolical. It's stupid. There's no vision. There's no infrastructure. There's no management towards the decisions that they're making. There's no planning. There's no preparing. It seems to us as a fan that Arsenal is just reacting to every situation. Do you know what I mean? And that's a piss poor position to be in. I don't see no professionalism at Arsenal at the moment with the decision making. It just doesn't seem professional, and it's really pissing me off.
Yeah. But do you think that, like, because you have games like today. It was like a midweek game. It's cold. It's the evening. Yeah, okay, one thing was at home. But do you think, like, where I was listening to some of the post commentary, and they were saying, like, this was a game where you needed the fans. You needed the fans to really pick the team up. Do you think that was all that was missing today? Or do you think that this is like the true Arsenal without the fans? Is this true? The true face of football without the fans?
If the fans were allowed in the stadium this season, yeah, Arsenal would be probably in the bottom three. I'm telling you, because our fans, yeah, know what's going on. The manager wouldn't be in the job right now if the fans were there. I'm sorry. Now, I've got a massive problem with the fact that the tempo tonight was not the same tempo of what I've seen in the latter games that we played and we've won. There's just no tempo. Yeah, we need tempo. We don't need you didn't down on the ball, trying to make a decision, taking 3 seconds to make a decision. We need to make a decision before you get the ball. You're a professional footballer. You should know your whereabouts. You should know that who's around you before you even get the ball. I didn't see none of that tonight. I seen Lacazette get no service because he weren't linking up, because the ball wasn't played to him. It was taking too long. So it meant that he was in a congested area where he couldn't get the ball. Smith Rowe would be marked because he takes 2 seconds to get the ball to him, but yet you're taking 4 seconds. He's being marked. There was just no tempo, and when there's no tempo, there's no what's that word I'm looking for again? Penetration. And when there's no penetration, you're playing backwards, you're playing sideways, you're playing sideways, you're playing backwards, sideways and backwards and sideways. And that's what we've seen tonight, was a lot of sideways and backwards passing from the centre midfielders, from the centre halves, from the wingers, from the right back, because no one looked at getting forward. Like, in the group, Dre was talking that, Lacazette's chasing shadows. And he was chasing the shadow of somebody passing the ball to him, somebody making a forward pass, someone having a bit of tempo when they got the ball. And also Bias, he made some great balls today, but we weren't able to capitalize on it. But tonight was just diabolical. And, you don't break what's working, right? And I have to kind of come down on the manager tonight and say, you know what? Tonight you just messed up, because why did not you keep it the way it was? Why? I'd rather you break things up in the FA Cup than the league table, than the Premier League, because right about now, we need performances. We need to win the 3 points. We need to get up the league. We need to start making a presence in the league, because we started so badly. And I don't know why you're prioritising the FA Cup for. But forget the FA Cup. You know what I mean? It's just stupid, man. I really want to swear, but tonight I'm just keeping it cool.
I mean, okay, let's try and look at today, man. Let's try and look at the positives though, because we didn't lose. So although the game was boring, we played, but we didn't say we had any ideas. None of our players, and that's what's missing with Arsenal for a long time. We've never had these players who've come in and had an idea. Not Santi Cazorla was someone like this. Even Nasri, you could say, Van Persie. Now you don't really have these players anymore. There was a good. Abraham did a wicked run, man, and he crossed the ball in, and actually then he got the ball back, and he took a really great shot. But
like, if I was to look back in time, if I was to look back in time and look back at the players that we've had, I would get even more frustrated than I am now, because we had great players and we didn't build on top of it. I remember the time when we had Santi Cazorla. The time we had the Three Musketeers and D'Artagnan. And the Three Musketeers at that time, for me were Santi Cazorla, Mesut Ozil, and Alexis Sanchez. And the D'Artagnan for me was a World Cup, because he was able to pop up and do the things, and we had Giroud up there. Now, for me personally, that attack right there was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Was it consistent? No, because it didn't have a backline behind it, and he didn't have no skill. And Wenger didn't build on top of that team. He let it deteriorate. He let it fall apart, as he always did towards the latter of his tenure, because he was okay with mediocre. He was okay with finishing top four. He weren't really looking to win anymore. He didn't have that winner's edge anymore. He lost it. And, it is what it is. But for me personally, we can't start looking backwards. We need to look forwards now and look at what's going on right back now. And right back now, we've got a manager that's a YTS. That's in our club. And sometimes he's going to get it right. Sometimes it's going to look really good, and sometimes it's going to look really bad. Tonight, it looked really bad because he didn't plan. He didn't prepare. Forget the FA Cup. Forget it. Let other players play for their spots in the FA Cup. Don't make him players play for their spots in the Premier League. Listen, David Luiz has improved a lot since being at Arsenal, but he should be playing the FA Cup. Mari should be playing tonight. I got a lot of faith in Maitland-Niles in filling in left back, but he shouldn't be starting tonight. He should have played in the FA Cup. It was a tight game in the FA Cup. Yes, I know. We won by the skin of our teeth, but still, I don't care if we get knocked out, because that's the least of our problems right about now. You know what I mean? So, very disappointed tonight. Very disappointed. It really grinds me, especially when you see Gal United at the top of the league. It's even worse.
What's happening over there, man?
Yeah. Tottenham drew last night. And, you know what I mean? It's just like
they're gone.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's get us 3 points, man. The 3 points we needed 3 points tonight. I think Dre put in the group, after he put Pepe on, he says, "Who have we got on the bench, Pepe?" And I was just like, you know what I mean?
One shining light was one shining light. Those Party came back, man. Party's back. We can start having a party again soon. Thomas Partey. You ain't gonna help us win nothing this year, but
Wayne,
that was
party your backside right back now, because I don't care if Party comes back. Party's still got to prove himself. Party ain't proved shit yet. All Party's proved, is that he got a sick note. I don't care. Yeah. I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in tonight, man. I'm going in tonight. Seriously, Wayne. I'm not pissing about. Like, I'm really pissed off. Yes, I'm swearing now. I'm really, really, really frustrated. Like, you can't manage a team so poorly and not think about tomorrow. You're always thinking about tomorrow. You're always thinking. It's like you're planning into 2 weeks. That's being a manager. You're planning into 2 weeks. You're managing the next 2 weeks of what games you got coming and who's going to play in this game, who's going to play in that game, who's going to play in this game. And, you have to have faith in all the players. And if you ain't got faith in the players, then why are they there? So it's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to digest tonight. And it just shows to me, there's a lot of mans in the group that are just frustrated. We're just frustrated because, inexperience, man. And you just need. I can turn around and say, yeah, I'm more experienced than Arteta because I know the value of planning and not being under pressure when you're planning because you've already thought about the pros and the cons before you made the plan. You know what I mean? It's like you go into battle. You know where them. Like back in the day, in the olden days, and like when there was knights and there was realms and there was kings and there's queens and there was all them kind of things. There, you had
medieval times.
Yeah, medieval. You had strategy. You'd send then you send this. Then you probably get your arrows out, and then you probably use your arrows to kill the front line, and then you know what I mean. It's planned and it's prepared, and you know what I'm saying. But this guy's just, for me personally, he just seems to just think about the win. It's not always about the win. It's about how you win. It's about how you win, and sometimes you gotta.
Can I just bring up a stat to you? This is our 14th game since the 22nd of November. So that's like what, a month and a half, and he's had to play 14 games. So I mean, we've got to give him a little bit of slack, man. Like obviously he's gonna have to chop and change it a little bit because they're playing like what normally you expect.
Why them, Wayne? Yeah. Why are you letting your left back go? Why are you letting your left back go alone?
That I don't know.
There you go then. Oh, there you go then. Because
I don't know about that.
There you go then. There you go. And why if you haven't got the man management skills to keep him and to give him confidence to make him feel a part of the fold? Man management skills are very, very poor, bruv. And listen, as I said in the group today, yeah, I've not written him off. Yet. But I've lost faith in him. And the reason why I've lost faith in him, yeah, is because you have the most important ingredient as a manager is to pull people in, is to be a leader of men. Not a leader of boys like your Sakas and your Smith Rose and your Eddie Nketiahs and not boys but men. And I feel personally that he's more of a leader of boys than men. Sorry. He's more of a leader of boys than men. You need to be able to put your hand around a man and say, yo, I got you, I have got you. Have you got me?
Yeah.
And lay it on the table. Not be this iron almighty school teacher like Pep Guardiola. I think Pep Guardiola is an amazing coach, but I think he's a very poor man manager. And I think because he's such a good coach and he's so passionate, and I feel that the way he portrays himself is so infectious with his coaching and his philosophy and so on. He gets people like that. But some people haven't got that ability like Pep Guardiola because every individual is different. God has not put us in this world to be the same. Everyone's got a special ingredient in them. And it's just like if I was to put you in front of my boys and say, come on, coach my boys for a day or two, I guarantee you get a different response from them because your personality and your energy. Because the Chinese would say it's a chi, but it's something that's in you that is you. It's just you. And Arteta can't come from Guardiola and think that what Guardiola's got is going to be with you. You've got to have your own thing. And I just feel that you try to bring Man City to Arsenal, and you can't do that. You've got to be you. And that's the problem that I have with him right about now. I just don't see the management skills. And man management and planning is the weakness for him right about now. Do I say sack him? No. I don't say sack him. I'm not going to say sack him, but I've lost faith in him 100%. Have I written him off? No, I've not written him off. So, yeah.
I just want to quickly say what looks like a bad thing is, the Saliba. He's gone to knees, picked up the man of the match yesterday. It can't be that you got a player like this who can go to another team and get man of the match straight away. Goes in the team, lights them up, and it's like, hold on, he can't make it at Arsenal. He's getting man of the match straight away, better than all their players at their club because he's getting man of the match on his first game, on his debut, and he can't light you up at Arsenal. And he's what we need to do. Okay, defender. At the moment, I would say Arsenal are kind of good for defenders, but if you got someone who's better than all them, and he's playing in the French league, I don't know, man. I think you're right about the man management stuff. He might be a little bit off there. Maybe
with Saliba, yeah, I don't think it's a bad move. As much as people would want to cuss me, I don't think it's a bad move. I feel that Saliba last season, he had a long break from the French league. He even admitted it when he went to Nice. He said, I lost my rhythm. I wasn't the same player. And when I first tried to impress the manager, he wasn't impressed because I lost the rhythm. Now as a manager, coach, first impressions will always stay in your head because, you know, when you make a first impression, you're really good. You're just like, very nice. You start to expect the good things. But when you are a manager and you see the worst things, then he has a downward spiral. And it takes a lot to win over the trust. And plus his mum passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Really sad. He's in a foreign country. Not adjusting. Lost his rhythm. The best thing was to go on loan. I agree with that. 100%. Find your rhythm. Find your base. Find your culture. Come back. Ready to go. And go again. That, for me personally, is not bad management. That's good management. Because the player needs to find himself. He ain't going to find himself. You can't put him in a deep end. And you can't gamble with a player. You can't put him in a deep end and he sinks. Imagine you put him in the first team and he has a stinker. Then what's everyone if you don't want to lose the fans? It's better to have the fans. He's got the fans right about now. He's got the fans. At least he can go away and say, I've got the fans. The fans still believe in me. And I can still perform in France and come back. Imagine if he got put in the deep end and then got sent out on loan. You'd be gone.
That's true, yeah.
So you have to think about these things before they get rolled out. And I think about these things because I always think about my players. And I always think, you know, how is my player going to feel if I do this? How is he going to feel if I do that? And how am I going to explain it to him? So you have to be very wise in decision making in this. You know, decision making is very key to a footballer that's, you know, 20 years old. Very key. Right. So that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the planning and preparing for tonight. That's what bothers me. And that's what I'm vexed about.
I mean, he played a 4-2-3-1 today. Wasn't the bad format he's been playing out recently, and like I said, I think it comes down to the staff that he deployed. Shall we go through the players' ratings, man, and see what you think? I'll watch the game so I can help you out, man, a little bit.
Okay, Leno, for you.
I think he was our best player today, man. He kept us in it. You know, I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. He doesn't get any better than that, though.
I'll give Hector Bellerin a 5.
No. Shall I do Maitland-Niles?
I'll do Rob Holding.
Okay, Holding. I'll give him 5. Yeah, 5. Average, very average.
Okay, if you're gonna give Rob Holding 5, we're gonna give David Luiz 6 because he kept things cheap.
Okay.
Maitland-Niles.
Thought he was a bit poor today. 4. Looked out of depth. I thought maybe 4 is a bit too high. Actually, maybe a 3, but nah, I'll give him a 4.
4. Okay, I'm gonna give Saka a 6. Very effective, very good moving forward. No end products, good balls in. Not the same Saka. 6. Smith Rowe.
I think he's probably one of our most decent players, actually. outfield players. I'll give him a 6-2.
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
Oh, that's for me. Sorry.
That's it, yeah.
Aubameyang, I'm gonna give Aubameyang 5. I just felt that he's a big pussy tonight again. Had one good shot and goal, but I just didn't feel that he was very effective today. I think sometimes don't pass, just make things happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes
run more.
Yeah, just don't pass, just make things happen. He ran into space a couple of times, and which I've seen, but I just felt he was a little bit of a pussy tonight. Danny Ceballos
played some decent balls through. Kept it ticking over, man. 5.
I'm going to give Shaka 5 as well. Last but not least, Alexander Lacazette.
Lacazette. Not as effective as he was recently. I'll give him a 5 as well. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Didn't really get too much service. It was a hard game for him. Somehow wasn't happening.
Subs. Pepe. I'm going to give Pepe 5. Didn't really do anything. Partey.
Flashes look pretty, all right, but a 5 as well. He couldn't really do nothing
5.
too much.
Yeah. And that is that. So,
do your favorite player, man, Nketiah?
Nketiah is my favorite player. Listen. People misunderstand. And I'm looking in the camera while I'm talking to you. People misunderstand, about what Nketiah has done. And Nketiah has done a lot, in his short career.
Yeah,
he's scored a lot of goals for Arsenal. Not a lot of goals, but he scored goals for Arsenal, especially when Wenger first gave him his debut and he scored 2 goals and he was red hot. Listen, this boy was on fire, and he's gone to the under 21s and he's broken records that are held by Michael Owen, records that are held by James Milner, Alan Shearer. He's broken them records. This guy, he's doing things on the scale that is good. Is he a good footballer? No, he's not. Is he a good goal scorer? Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is where I'm getting it now. Someone like Balogun, Balogun's a better footballer than Eddie Nketiah. Better all-round footballer. Is he a better goal scorer? No. Because you check Balogun's career at under 21s and compare it to Eddie's winning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So when it goes down to results, and what's on paper, Eddie can say, I'm the Don Gargan. Balogun can't. This is it. But we can all see that Balogun is a better all-round player. Does that make sense? And this is what I'm trying to say to people. I'm not trying to say, I favor this. I'm saying that a manager can be naive and look at the paper and not look at the player. Arteta, for me, he's not very good at judging on a player. He's better judging on paper.
Yeah.
Hence the reason Balogun ain't been playing. That's my point. And that's my counterpunch for everyone saying that Eddie's my brethren. Eddie's not my brethren.
Yeah, the thing is, I like Eddie. I think he should play.
Huh?
I like Eddie too, man. Like I said, I'm aware of Eddie Nketiah's history with the under 21s and the youth team, and it'd be a big mistake to sell him. Trust me, he's going to be one of these players who if he leaves Arsenal, he's going to go on and do bits, and we'll be like Nabry, we'll be like, man, look, we sold this geezer.
Listen, Eddie leaves Arsenal.
Man.
If Eddie leaves Arsenal right now, his career will flop. He'll be exposed. Arsenal is shouting him right back now because he's not a very good footballer. Fact. Balogun now is a very good footballer. I'll tell you how I know this. No one can go to Bielsa at Leeds and get sent back. Kind of punch. Nobody can go to Bielsa. You know, Leeds manager?
Yeah.
No one can't go there and get sent back. You get sent him back. He was like, not for me. You've only got one trick. You're a one-trick pony. You're a one-trick pony. You can only score goals, but can you build? Have you got that one-touch play? Have you got that two-touch play? What's your movement like off the ball once you pass the ball and you've linked up? Eddie ain't got that in his locker. Eddie can only just say, yo, give me and I'll finish.
Yeah.
So
he needs players around him then?
Eddie's like your Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
Or Gary Lineker's a better predator than him. No. And players like that are very selfish because they rely, like for me personally, if I find a player like that was very good at finishing, I say, right, you clock that now, what you like linking up? And I work on the linking up. Work on the linking up. The one-touch play and running areas. Having areas where you work from the left and to the right, you got two touch and you can take a shot, left and right foot. Has Eddie got a left foot? I've never seen it.
Good question, actually.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all these things that are creeping in. Balogun is a better footballer. We're letting a better footballer go. And but everybody sees the game differently. I'm sorry. Not everyone sees the game the same. And, you know, Mikel Arteta is seeing the game differently to us, and it is what it is.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe Arsenal have too many good footballers and not enough clinical players. And maybe that's the gap. You know, sometimes you got to be a niche. You know what I mean? You got to be a niche player. So it's like, what can you do good? Okay, I got enough players to play around, you know, with the ball and do all the tricks. But do I have someone who's like me? I was the kind of player. It's always the kind of person. You give me a ball in front of the goal, man, I'll score for you. But like link up players, okay, I could do some runs. I was like I don't know, man. I was effective, but I wasn't someone you'd look at and be like, man, he's gonna make it look beautiful. I was like Paolo Wanchop, people used to call me. Remember Paolo Wanchop? That guy he was bringing the chaos. He'd bring the chaos. That's the player I was. Well, I'd score like 20. Yeah, I'd score 20 or 25 goals a season.
You them with the one shot.
Yeah. I'd score 25 goals a season, but you'd be like, and people would be coming up to me like, how did you score 25 goals that season? And I'd be like, that's just my game. It's my game. But you wouldn't be like, oh man, that guy's gonna like, yeah, one chop. That's what I was, one chop, man. Everyone used to call me one chop. Follow one chop, man. My boss said to me, my trainer was like, if you could just find your feet, man, you be in the Premier League. You've been playing in the Premier League because you could score goals. I'll be the sort of person, I'll get that ball on the halfway line, take on everybody and score a goal. And then the next minute, I'll fall over the ball. Yo, I was one of them players. I was just chaotic, man. But
no balance.
Yeah, I didn't have no balance. Yeah, but I was tall. I'm a big player in it. And that tends to be the case.
I bet. Listen, when you got in the ball, I bet them boys would just shit themselves.
Yeah, I just run. I was a bulldozer, man. Just boom, 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 boom.
Like, be careful, you break your leg.
Yeah, that's it.
Getting back onto what you were saying before, about just being that one player that, you know, if you're good at the one thing, just be good at that, be better at that one thing. I'm sure you said that. I'm not sure. But, that's very, for me personally, that's wrong. If you're good at one thing, work on your weakness. Always work on your weakness. Like, I see that you're good at that, but can you link the play? Can you come deep and link the play? Can you run the channels?
Yeah.
Can you link the play and then run the channels? Can you do the three? Link the play, run the channels, get into a position where you pull the defender out and then get into the box and be on the end of something. Can you do that? You see, being a striker is not as simple as just scoring goals. You have to do a lot more. And if you don't believe me, watch Lacazette. Watch what Lacazette is trying to do. And, you know, if people ask me who's the better footballer out of Lacazette and Aubameyang. I say Lacazette all day. He's the better footballer. He reads the game better. He sees the game better, and he's smaller than him, but he's more of a target man than him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you got to find him though. You got to connect with him, and there's nobody that can connect with Lacazette apart from Partey. Kind of punch. No. He didn't play much, no. So it is what it is. But listen, we've got a long way to go. We're struggling.
Yeah. Well, we're not struggling. We're not doing that bad. We're not doing that bad. I wouldn't say, we're 11th place. We're 24 points. Okay. We're good 12 points off the bottom three. So we're away now. We're mid-table. Couple of wins. We're in the top 8, top 7. If results go away.
Not happy. Because you're going to have that consistency as well now.
Mm.
I don't believe
in 6. Isn't that like, that's what, 7-game unbeaten run? So we ain't doing that bad.
Yeah, you can say 7-game unbeaten, man. We've got to get points on the board, bro. We need the win today, bro.
Yeah. Definitely. But we're going to have bumps in the road. You know what I mean? We're going to have bumps in the road. It's not our season this year. We're going to kind of do the best we can and build on.
Well, we'll see.
What's that?
We'll see.
We're gonna build on for next season, man. We're gonna build for next season. This season, we're gonna get all the kinks out, and next season, believe me, we're gonna be fighting up at the top, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, all right, man. All right, then. Let's call it a wrap. Before we go, though, Newcastle Monday. Win, lose, or draw?
Win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a win too, man. Yeah, man. All right. Andrew,
bro.
We rocked it again, man. We need to get some more people on the show, man. I don't know why these guys don't come on, but I think they're camera shy. We're gonna still be here, though, man. We're gonna be here.
We'll keep on going, man. That's what we do.
Man. Yeah, man.
That's how we do,
all right,
baby.
Man. Yes.
All right, man. See you in a bit.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Man. Peace.